Hello, I'm Ben Loosely and I'm Head of History at Wellington College. And in this video, I'll be talking to you about studying history at the sixth form. I'll be answering some frequently asked questions and I'll talk you through the structure and course for A-Level and IB. Now the first question I want to answer is why study history? And there are many different answers to that question. First and foremost, studying the past is just fascinating in itself. Stories of great women and men who have risen to the top and make choices that affect the course of nations, or the choices that ordinary people have made in extraordinary situations. These stories, they capture the imagination. They provide inspiration and a warning to us as we make our way through our own lives, making choices and facing dilemmas. Second, history helps us understand change and how our society came to be. The past causes the present and in turn the future. And whenever we try to understand why something has happened, we have to look back, sometimes to the recent past, but often further back. Without history, we cannot make sense of the events that punctuate our own lives, be it election results, economic turmoil, acts of terrorism, or the toppling of statues. Only by studying history can we see how things change, understand the factors that cause change, and grasp those aspects of society which persist despite change. And in that way, studying history is invaluable in developing a fuller understanding of ourselves and the world we live in. Sixth form history also provides excellent academic training which will prepare you for life at university and beyond, regardless of what subject you choose to study or career you pursue. You will gain experience in assessing different types of evidence. For instance, learning how to distinguish in public statements between the objective and the self-serving. You will learn to combine different sorts of evidence, public and private records, statistics, visual material, which can then go towards building coherent and persuasive arguments. Studying history also means confronting conflicting interpretations, building a healthy skepticism, crucial to navigating the competing claims of politicians, scientists, newspapers, businesses, lawyers, teachers, and all the rest. History in the sixth form will develop your writing ability, your ability to read quickly, master factual detail, debate, and understand the perspective of others. The value of the subject is widely recognised by universities and employers. Clearly, if you want to study modern history at university, you'll need to study it at the sixth form. But for those of you who are unsure what your next step after Wellington might be and want to keep your options open, history also comes highly recommended as one of the 7 facilitating subjects which can support an application for the majority of university degrees. If you are inclined towards the arts and social sciences, but are unsure which one, history is one of the 4 keystone subjects, alongside maths, English literature and modern languages. In terms of combinations of subjects, history goes well with other humanities, but also pairs well with ancient and modern languages. And university admissions tutors also value maths alongside history, as maths provides useful skills for the interpretation of historical numerical data. So once you've signed up for history in the sixth form, what topics will you study and what do the courses look like? For A-Level, we teach the Edexcel course. This is made up of 3 examined papers, plus a 4th paper, which is a piece of coursework, completed in your upper 6th year. We teach 2 routes through the A-Level, and both routes are made up of a mixture of modern history and medieval or early modern history. And within that, both routes include some British history. The 3 papers of Route A cover the Crusades, the Norman Conquest and the British Empire, while Route F covers the United States in the 20th century, apartheid South Africa and rebellions in Tudor England. Which particular route students study depends upon the teacher they're timetabled with. The 4th paper, the coursework, provides an opportunity for students to pursue a topic of particular personal interest. It consists of a 4,000-word essay on an area of historical debate. Thanks to the large number of department staff, each with their own interests and specialisms, our extensive departmental library, and the resources available within the e-library, there is no shortage of support and reading material for your coursework, almost regardless of what topic you choose. In the IB, history is a Group 3 subject and is available at higher and standard level. High level history is made up of 3 examined papers, numbered 1 to 3, and a piece of coursework, the IEA. And standard level differs from this simply by having 1 less examined paper with standard level pupils sitting the same paper 1 and 2 as the higher level pupils. Because of the way in which the course is structured and the range of particular interests and specialisms amongst the 9 teachers in the department, there's a great deal of variety in the topics that any one set might study. And this, like with the A-level, will depend upon the particular teacher a pupil is timetable with. Most sets study a rights and protest topic for paper 1, which juxtaposes the Black American civil rights campaigns of the 1950s and 60s with life in apartheid South Africa from the same period. For paper 2, sets study 2 20th century global history topics, ranging from the Cold War, or authoritarian states, democracies, or the causes and effects of war. Higher level pupils then also sit paper 3, which focuses on topics from the history of particular regions, which will be either the Americas, Europe, or Africa and the Middle East. Both standard and higher level historians complete a piece of coursework, the Internal Assessment, or IA. This is a 2,200 word essay, and again, as with the A-level, pupils can choose their topic. So History at Wellington, at both A-level and IB, provides a rich, varied, global course which prepares our students not only to read modern history at university, but also to study a whole range of other subjects too. It is a highly regarded qualification, which helps develop sophisticated, well-informed and skilled young people equipped with the means and mindset to make a success in whatever career they choose. Finally then, what do we ask of those who wish to study history in the sixth form at Wellington College? In terms of entry requirements, we ask that pupils attain at least a grade 6 at History IGCSE or an equivalent grade in a similar qualification. It is possible to study history in the sixth form without having studied it at GCSE, though this is unusual and will be decided on a case-by-case basis. But as a guideline, we would look for a grade 6 in a similar or related subject, such as ancient history or English literature. Beyond grade requirements, all we ask is for our pupils to bring to the classroom a lively curiosity, a willingness to listen and discuss, open their minds to new perspectives, and be ready to be challenged, indeed relish it. Finding pleasure in reading and a love of learning are a must. Well, I hope that has answered most, if not all, of your questions and given you an insight into what studying history in the sixth form at Wellington College entails and what it can offer. If you have any other further questions, please don't hesitate to get in touch, and I can be contacted by email at bpl@wellingtoncollege.org.uk. Thank you.